Good day everyone. Here we will discuss about improvisation in different art forms. Improvisation, or also known as impro or impromptu, has been a component of performance since the beginnings of ancient Greek theater with the improvisations by the leaders of the dithyrambs bracket 13 in Scott in 2014. Improvisation techniques, akin to those of stage play and any theatrical presentations, improvisation is categorized into music, dance, theater, and problem solving, but this chapter does not require you to perform such categories separately. Rather, you are asked to perform all of these in synchrony like different art forms in Roth Fusion Theater. Improvised music. Music in theater can be voice, music, or sound effects. In most cases, music theater operates as an auxiliary that heightens the effect or emphasizes this message of the story, as John A. Leonard points out in his book, Theater Sound. Next is the improvised dance. It is the process of spontaneously creating a movement. Development of movement material is facilitated through a variety of creative explorations, including body mapping through levels, shape, and dynamic schema. Improvised design. It has something to do with the visual arts used as background of the entire milieu of the presentation, lighting, backdrop, props, and costumes. It may be mock-ups or relias depending on how the story wants to convey its tangibility and concreteness. Improvised theater or drama. It involves the spot of role playing and exchanging dialogue in which most or all of what is performed is unplanned or unscripted, created spontaneously by the performers. In its purest form, the dialogue, action, story, and characters are created collaboratively by the players as the improvisation unfolds in present time without use of an already prepared written script. Improvised problem solving. This challenges a performer to provide on the spot dialogue and conversation as the situation and interaction gap arise, leaving it a silent lull. This might be the failure of one performer to do the task on stage and you find a way to cover it up before the audience. This provides an interactive, fun filled environment that can spark creativity, smoothness, and spontaneity in JRD 2001. There are types of improvisational theater. The first one is the comedy. It is a kind of catharsis through laughter and amusement. It helps remind us of our frailties and helps keep us sane. One of the examples of this is the Home I'm Darling by Laura Wade in 2018. The second one is the non-comedy. It is sad at the onset but suggests a happy ending. It is serious with some elements of humor emerging throughout the whole play. One of the examples is The Enron by Lucy Preble in 2009. The third one is the experimental. It altered traditional conventions of space or black box theater, theme, movement, mood, tension, language, symbolism, conventional rules, and other elements. The example of this is The Coming Storm by Tim Etchells in 2012. The fourth one is the dramatic. It simplified characters drawn without psychological depth and larger than life. A largely standard set of characters fitting Stockwell's villains, good guys, damsels in distress, sidekicks, and a handful of others. Implausible plots and cops the theater are sudden, obviously contrived turns of events. The last one is the narrative based. It is a catchy music in a popular style. It is a solo songs, duets, choruses, and ensembles. It can be orchestra or band accompaniment, a spoken dialogue, dance sequences, stage spectacles, and magnificent costumes. One of the examples of this is The Angholing El Bimbo by Ellie Benja. Contact body improvisation involves the exploration of one's body in relationship to others by using the fundamentals of sharing weight, touch, and movement awareness. Contact body improvisation follows a pattern of rhythm. So there are five rhythms in the context of body movement improvisation. The first one is the flowing. We physically practice the art of being fluid in our bodies. It is the impulse to follow the flow of one's energy, to be true to oneself, listen and attend to one's needs, be receptive to one's inner and outer world. When we open up to the flow of our physical beings, all other possibilities open. Here in flowing, the dancers move with fluidity and connectivity. The next one is the staccato. We physically practice the power of masculine energy. It is percussive and strong and promotes connection with the rest of the world. Staccato is the gateway to the heart. Here in staccato, it involves more defined and percussive movements. The third one is the chaos. We physically practice releasing our bodies. We let go of the head, spine, hips, feet, and move faster than we can think. Chaos breaks us free from our illusions. It takes us on a journey from I can't to I will. Here in chaos, it encourages letting go and embracing spontaneity. The fourth one is the lyrical. We practice how to break out of destructive patterns and surrender to the depths of the fluid, creative repetitions of our soulful selves. Lyrical is expansive and connects us to our humanity, timeless rhythms, repetitions, patterns, and cycles. Lyrical is more of a state of being than a rhythm. Here in lyrical, it is characterized by lightness and creativity. And the last one is the stillness. Being still and doing nothing are different. Stillness moves both within and all around us. The dance is our vehicle. Our destination is the rhythm of stillness. Our challenge is to be a vessel that keeps moving and changing. And also, here in stillness, it brings a sense of grounding and inner reflection. Medicine Mandala is a series of maps that explores the terrain of the inner and outer worlds of individuals, their relationships to others, and the space around them. The maps offer a soul journey by exploring embodiment, emotions, the life cycle, the psyche, and the archetypes. The rhythms offer understanding of people's innate powers, being, loving, knowing, seeing, and healing. And also, a medicine mandala could incorporate symbols, colors, or patterns that hold personal or cultural significance, intending to promote healing, balance, and well being. Creating or focusing on such a mandala can be a meditative and therapeutic practice, helping individuals connect with their inner selves and the healing energies they seek.
Good day everyone. Today I will be discussing various forms of improvisation across different art forms. My focus will be on sound improvisation, providing 11 tips on music, delving into theater improvisation, and exploring 5 distinct approaches to this creative process. So let's embark on this journey together. What is sound improvisation? Sound improvisation is the spontaneous creation of music during a performance. Using instruments or vocals, it adds depth to theatrical presentation by supporting the narrative and enhancing the overall effect. Tips for musical improvisation include embracing accidental moments and continuous learning. Sound improvisation is when you make up music on the spot during a performance, using instruments or your voice. It's like giving an extra boost to the story in a play, making everything more exciting. I mentioned how it adds depth and enhances the overall effect of the performance. Music song. Music song means someone is singing a song. It's when you use your voice to create musical sound, expressing feelings or telling a story through the lyrics. It's like turning words into a melody. Singing adds a special touch to music, making it more personal and emotional. Music played refers to creating musical sounds using instruments like guitars, pianos, or drums. It's the art of producing melodies, rhythms, and harmonies through instrumental skills. Playing instruments adds variety and depth to music, bringing different tones of and texture to enhance the overall listening experience. It's like painting a colorful picture with the notes and beats. Michael Galan 2012 suggested 11 tips on sound music improvisation can help you make music in the moment. 1. Believe that you can improvise and make music on your own creative way, like trust in your ability to express yourself through music. 2. Play along with records. Join in with existing music to learn, adapt, and find your own style. 3. Mess with the melody to create your own. Like you need to experiment with tunes, making them uniquely yours. 4. Mess with the rhythm to emphasize uniqueness. Play with the beats to bring your distinct flair to the music. 5. Learn music theory. Understand the language of music to enhance your skills. 6. Try reaching and responding to your surroundings. Let the world inspire your musical expression. 7. Embrace accidental moments. Welcome unexpected sounds or ideas as opportunities for creativity. 8. Don't charge yourself in the moment. Let go of self-criticism while improvising. 9. Review and self-evaluate afterward. Like you need to reflect on your performance to improve and grow. 10. Contribute by saying something through your music. You need to express your thoughts and emotion. 11. Keep learning. Like you need to maintain a curious and open mindset to continually evolve as a musician. Theater improvisation. Improvisational theater or improv involves spontaneous comedic, poignant, or dramatic performances with a wide cast originating in Italy during the 16th, 18th centuries. It draws from global traditions, festival, and children's games. Actors use audience suggestions to create content on the spot with no formal rehearsal. Improvisers collaborate to define scene rules using props and settings to co-create the storyline. Skills like listening, social comprehension, and spontaneity are crucial for improvising without a script. Different approaches, like those suggested by Karen Erickson in 2015, support theater skills in this unique form of stage performance. So, improv is like on-the-spot acting with a big group started in Italy long ago, mixing ideas from around the world. No script, they take ideas from the audience and build a story together using rules, props, and settings. Listening, understanding, and being quick on your feet are important because there's no script. Karen Erickson tips help with the skills in this cool kind of stage performance. So, here's the gist. This is the example of theater improvisation. 5 distinctive approaches to improvisation by Karen Erickson. 1. Basic performance improvisation. It's about introducing improvisation to students or creating comedy sketches. It involves actors taking audience suggestion to build humorous or occasionally serious scenes on the spot. This form teaches actors rules for interacting with a group and a build process for creating short sketches, emphasizing timing, listening, and quick thinking. Example includes Chicago's Second City and the TV show Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's mainly used for rehearsing, polishing, and developing theatrical sketch performances. So, basic performance improvisation is like student doing improv for funny scene, taking ideas from the audience, think whose line it is anyway, or Second City in Chicago, mainly for practicing and perfecting short comedy sketches. Device theater involves creating longer original work for performance starting from classroom sharing and potentially growing into full production. Actors follow step-by-step guidance to develop true dramatic pieces or full-length plays with the option to incorporate elements like sets and costumes. The Albany Park Theatre project in Chicago has achieved notable success with this approach. Device chatter. Picture creating longer plays from scratch, maybe turning them into big production. It's like a step-by-step guide for making throughout and dramatic performances. The Albany Park Theatre in Chicago does this well. 3. Applied theater involves group exploration or ideas, teams, conflicts, or questions, prioritizing communication among participants over entertainment. Both trained and untrained individuals engage in this form in various community settings. Augusta Ball's work, like forum theater and legislative theater, serve as a notable example. Other instances include psychodrama and sociodrama. Applied theater. Imagine a group exploring ideas not for entertainment but to communicate. People from all backgrounds, trained or not, can join in community setting. Augusta Ball's work, like forum theater, is a good example. Drama in the classroom, creative drama, involves students acting stories without a script or creating their own narrative based on various subjects. It's a form of improvisation where teacher guide students requiring memori- memoriza- without requiring memorization. Suitable for all ages, especially the very young. This approach focuses on creativity rather than strict performance rules. If performance goals emerge, it may shift into basic improvisation and device theater. Drama in the classroom. Think about student acting without script, making up stories based on different subjects, suitable for all ages, especially the young, focusing on creativity rather than strict rules. Improvisation as scripted theater rehearsal. It's a technique employed by stage directors to enhance a character's backstory or hidden subtext in a script. It helps students delve deeper into character traits, motivation, and relationship, fostering a better understanding of the play's elements such as setting and plot points. This method builds essential skills like listening spontaneously and timing benefits both student actors and professionals in theater training and development. Viola Spolin's work was specially designed for this purpose. Improvisation as scripted theater rehearsal. Envision directors using improv to enhance a character's stories in a script. It helps actors understand their characters better, building skills like listening and spontaneously. Viola Spolin's work is meant for this kind of training.